They know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Meanwhile, Hooker's got this throw brought in here by Mayer. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Ready!
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They go play action. Here's Hooker rolling to his right. Open there downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hooker. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Hooker to throw it. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Viking, 18, 65 catch, 65.
Hooker's going to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll go for it. Hooker. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Mecole Hardman with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now Rodgers. That one too wide and incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes they collect. Stopping the run, that's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Rodgers to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jets.
Rodgers going to throw. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hooker sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. The Raiders at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Now Hooker. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Hooker now off play action. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Cup 19. Cup 79 Broncos. Hurry, hurry.
Hooker. And that will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Hooker going to try and throw for it. He'll buy some time right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2.
Ready? Trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing. Hooker. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's
that to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Open man here is Coughlin. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling.
26.
First down, New York.
Throwing is Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And the Jets first down.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Sheds off the tackle. Up to midfield. McCole Hardman. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Raiders.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Carlson now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. Here's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up second down. Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball thrown in the middle of the field is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would end up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Hooker from his own end zone. Rolling to his right. They've got his man complete. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 10. And touchdown. Hendon Hooker, 64 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure.
Back now here on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Hall on a give up the middle. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Rodgers going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 28-yard line.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
19, Tiger, 19.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. Here's 2nd down.
Hooker, 19.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing here is Hooker. On the move to his left. He has Miller complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, was spotted at the 49.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Hooker. Catch is made by Hardman. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman, 51 yards. And the Raiders strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point.
19.
Back to throw, Hooker. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Rodgers to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
And that's caught inside the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw, Rodgers. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. Now Rodgers. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Hooker. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Here we go.
That's good. 4-8.
Hooker to throw. Able to connect with Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. To the right side, here's Mayer. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, normally you line up to kick a field goal on 4th down. But in this situation, they decided to do it a little bit early and then still ran a fake.
I'm just shaking my head because everything about this situation is so weird. They lined up, we didn't know what they were doing. They went for it,